What's up, everybody? It's me, @TrueStarScreamer, and we are here with another Marvel Legends review, but extra bonus, it is a double review of 3 figures, but 2 of them are identical, because we're army building. We are looking at the new Black Panther figure from the new Black Panther Build-A-Figure wave, well, the Attuma Build-A-Figure wave. Spoiler, I do not plan on collecting all these, but these are the main ones that caught my eye. I am a sucker for not only army builders, but just awesome character design. And I have been a huge fan of the Black Panther since the Christopher Priest run in the late 90s. Got to meet the guy, actually. Very cool man. We've got the ecological packaging, of course. Nice comic art on the side. The Build-A-Figure stuff over here. And the back, first time really working with these packages for a Build-A-Figure line. So of course shows the piece that we're getting. We got the leg, and we got the 2 fists. And considering this figure cost an arm and a leg, you'd think they should package both an arm and a leg. I'm hilarious, I know. Catch these jokes and more on every Thursday at 9 p.m. at the Figure Action Podcast. No, I didn't forget, kids. We also have, I picked up 2 of the Hatut Zeraze. Please don't eviscerate me. I'm not quite familiar how to pronounce that. These are the kind of like the honor guard or the secret police for Wakanda. First one also appeared during the Christopher Priest run. I have been very excited, happy to get these guys. Really nice art on the sides, which shows that these are army builders. We got more than one. And a really good combat pose on the back, too. This guy comes with some accessories. I mean, 2 pairs of hands and 2 weapons. Still, I think needed a little more, and we'll kind of talk more about that in a bit after we get everybody open. Speaking of, enough about boxes. Let's talk about toys. Alright, thanks to the magical, film editing / pausing the camera, here we go. And there is a lot, and I mean a lot to like about these guys. There's a few, I don't want to say complaints. I got some criticisms, don't get me wrong. But overall, yeah. Long live the king, baby. The Hatut, I love the fact these are 2 maskless guys, but I can give them both personality, and of course, Black Panther himself is just exuding a lot of charisma. I had a lot of fun messing with these guys. So I just want to show a little setup here, and let's talk about the individual figures, and we'll be starting with the Black Panther himself. So the Panther has it all pretty much, except for, well, so the Panther pretty much has it all, with the exception of, some more hands and a separate head. Aside from that, this is everything, almost everything I could want from a Marvel Legend. First of all, state the obvious, he's got the pinless joints. I can't say pinless technology. It's not technology, it's just a new sculpting technique, where they, instead of putting pins through the legs, they are clasping it, so cool. But he has it, so he is a very smooth line. Also, first of all, the elbows, full 90 degrees. This is nice. Seriously, I want more of this. This is exactly what I want from my Marvel Legend. For just about everything for the upper torso. And look. This guy, this is a figure that has personality. The coloring, very simple. A little silver on the eyes. Everything, this is the black plastic. Oh, I may do a little bit of dry brushing on this rope just to bring it out a little. This is technically a separate piece. The cape itself has got some nice texturing. It's small, it doesn't get in the way. This is very reminiscent to his early appearance in the Fantastic Four, drawn by the amazing Jack Kirby. Torso, old style Marvel Legend torso. That's probably the one, I'm gonna say major, but I don't really want to say gripe, but I would love if it had the ball joint in here instead. That's probably my new favorite way for a torso. But he's got the butterfly joints, so that makes me very happy. He can look up to here if you maneuver the cape right. So when you have him bending forward, he can still look forward. Also very important. So we can make him, joint's a little tight there, give a very good, run and strike pose. This is a great Black Panther figure, period. He's got floating belts here. Again, all black. And got the gray plastic on the gloves. This is the pleats are all sculpted in. Can I rotate that wrist? No, I can't, but that is a separate part. It looks like they glued that on. So this must have been a peg. They got it glued on. Not that I'm minding a rotation. It's fine without it. But just kind of lets me know how they're designing their figures. Does have a boot cut. I know T-Man likes those. I would love it if they brought in the drop-down tips like the classified figures have. But overall, I am very pleased. Got the little ninja food booties on here and ankle pivots. So, great sculpt and muscle. Not major complaints at all as far as the body design. Accessories though, yeah, that's where it's lacking. He has the claws and he has fists. That's it. Again, I would have liked a more gesturing hand, maybe. Even a hand that had sculpted in daggers, because he does like to throw vibranium knives. And a maskless head sculpt would have been nice. Personal gripes, but actually, how does the head? Oh yeah, T-Man will be happy. Using the old style neck joint, so no complaints on there. I don't have a Chad Boseman head to try on just yet, but I'm trying to think if there's anything else I would want on it to sculpt on here or paint. Maybe like a little light blue highlight or something. But overall, very, very pleased. Compare him to some other figures, and here he is with my old Black Panther display. This was the Walmart exclusive. Again, got the painted hands on here. That's not sculpted, that's painted. Longer cape, but he's got like a little bit of shading, I guess. He's a little more live. Does not have the butterfly joints. Obviously, old pin joint body. Yeah, this is my new Black Panther. This is not bad by far. This is the cape. I think that cape was also used with Adam Warlock, I want to say. I want to say this cape was reused previously. I love this cape better. Yeah, I kind of like the black lines on here. I could put a black wash on that. That might give that a little more definition. That's about it. And I could slip that necklace onto him. So now we are looking at the Hatut Zeraze. These are the Wakandan Special Police. Chris Reese came out with these guys. They were led by, I cannot remember his name, but he went by the White Wolf, who essentially had a very similar uniform to these guys, but he also had the cape, the short cape. So I really hope we'll get a White Wolf figure eventually. I picked up two, obviously. These are nobody in particular. They're your nameless guards, and I really like them. They are still some of the older style Marvel Legends bodies. We've got the pins, so it's kind of like your Bucky cap, but we've added a few things to it. I love these gauntlets at the calves. There is no boot cut, but these definitely help break up the sculpt. We've got the whoops, you back here. Very stable, much better than my Fortnite figures. We've got the claw feet here, which I know is reused from something. I just can't think of it right now. I almost want to say from that new Sabretooth, to be honest. But, and I think this was the old Black Panther head sculpt, but of course now in white. Accessories, we actually get some good ones with them. So, but I still want more. Get back. And stay. There you go. Good boy. They come with fisted hands. We also have our claw hands here, as well as pistol holding hands. They also come with one pistol and one pulse rifle. I just kind of divvied the weapons up between the guys. And normally this would make me very pleased. But if you saw these guys in comics, they kind of have more of a commando look to them. And that's, I guess you could say, something that's a little lacking. I mentioned before, this is pretty much the Bucky cap bod. So I'm not going to go over too much, but I would really have liked the Sunfire or Bullseye bod. Just so I could get, you know, butterfly joints, because I want butterfly joints in all my figures now. I'm spoiled. I want butterflies more than I want pinless. Let's put it at that. Like I was saying though, they're a little plain. When you saw them in the comics, they actually had harnesses. Fortunately, me being the army builder that I am, I did pick up a couple of the aim packs, which do come with harnesses. So let's put these on, and I'll show you what I mean. So putting the harnesses on these guys, it's just a little touch, but I really think it makes a difference. Again, if you've got the aim troopers, you'll have these on hand with your spare parts, hopefully. And I just think this is probably the one thing it was missing. It also helps break up the color a bit. I know some people have put thigh holsters on them. I think they took them from either Valverse, Action Force, or G.I. Joe stuff. But yeah, these guys have this gives it that little more elite commando feel to it. And this is how I'm going to be leaving them on my display. So going in real quick, articulation on this guy is very, very, very basic for Marvel Legend. Your typical double-jointed knees, double-jointed elbows, ab crunch. Neck looks up really well, and of course our ankle pivot. I mentioned before, no boot cut. We do have our thigh swivel and a waist, which, man, after seeing those ball joints, these broken waists just kind of just kill the illusion. Either way, very serviceable and very displayable, which is what we want. So here's a quick size comparison of the Secret Police with the Dora Milaje. I think they go pretty well together. I mean, of course, she is MCU stylized, so we get a lot more details compared to this plain body. But in general, I could have these guys in the background while they take more to the forefront. Either way, we have ourselves a very good Royal Guard setup for whether you're MCU Black Panther or your Marvel Comics version. So when it's all said and done, I am very happy with this purchase. These purchases. Perfect Black Panther, perfect troop builders. Yes, I wouldn't mind these harnesses. I mean, Hasbro, you make them already. Give them to us, you cowards. I still can't say I justify the price, but that's just Hasbro in general right now. That's a whole different conversation. Fortunately, I had a coupon when I bought these, but still, I am not getting this entire wave. I've kind of phased out of getting MCU stuff personally. I think I mentioned before, we know the Build-A-Figure is going to be pinless, and yeah, that is some great detail on there, so cool. But these guys in general, this is exactly what I want for an army builder, and this was near almost everything I would want for a Black Panther. Again, would have loved one more handset and another head option, either being a maskless one or even one that just shows his eyes, just to kind of give it the old classic look. But in general, I say pick them up if you see them. If you like this review, of course, give us a like, give us a subscribe, leave me some comments down below. We'll probably be doing a few more Tales from the Backlog this week, and I got more stuff coming in. So stick around, and we'll see you next time. Peace.